Happy Monday, Earthly Virgos. Hello, hello, hello. This is Nikki. Welcome to the Earthly Virgo. We're just going to get started on your reading. I did a live a couple of nights ago, and I forgot to put in there, which I have fully intended, your past life reading. So I'm going to do that now. Past life reading here for Virgos. Don't forget you all to like, subscribe, and share. Past life messages here. What was Virgo like in their past life? What was Virgo like in their past life? I'm actually looking at the color brown. That could have been a family name of yours when you were younger. I'm just hearing brown. Orchards, maybe somebody working in an orchard, a fruit orchard. What messages do you have for Virgo, their past life? You have trust and faith, okay? You had a huge trust and faith, Virgo, just like you do now. Some of you all don't trust in faith as much as you used to because you had so many negative things happen or take place in your life, okay? We have angels, okay? Angels, and we have Celtic. You could, have been a very spiritual person. Okay, possibly living in Egypt here, okay? Very much into people looked up for you to communicate, to talk to them, to help people communicate with the other side as well, possibly what you do now. You were very close to the angels. You heard messages from the angels. Very, very, very religious, okay? And we have karmic relationship with, your marriage was volatile, was very volatile, Virgo, in your past life. Your significant other probably went off to war. And while at war, either the significant other who was at war had an affair, or the woman, the wife who stayed, possibly had an affair with a clergyman or someone who was of the cloth. It kind of puts me in the mind of the Thornbird, so that was a different kind of story. But having fallen in love with someone who was unattainable, okay? We have father, okay, and we have baby. Ooh, we have mother too. So we have father, baby, and we have mother. So if you were pregnant, you probably fathered a child by another man. If you were a man, you probably fathered a child with another woman, okay, outside of your marriage. But there was a relationship that was very, very karmic. We have scribe or writer. Some of you all are definitely into your spirituality and religion. You helped people. I'm hearing my head come to Jesus for some of you, but some of you all definitely help people with their issues as far as reading their energy and vibrations and different things like that. But I really focused on this karmic relationship. Somebody had an affair. How do they say it? An extramarital affair. It's like somebody went off to the war or something, but you had this other person who was stationary where they were, or whoever went off to war was, messing around and fathered a child, with someone else. I'm definitely picking up on that kind of energy. Virgo, okay? Stepping outside of your marriage vow, possibly out of loneliness, okay? But not getting along with that person too. And we have spirituality and religion. Very, very open to spirit, opening to possibly even stood up and preached the word to people. Okay. Someone definitely was preaching the word. Maybe there's something that you've done now in your life, in this lifetime, preaching the word or standing up and speaking in front of a group full of people. Past life messages here for Virgo. And we have persecution and inquisition. I also saw earlier about a jail, like institution. So maybe someone was locked up, went to jail for something, for stealing. We have here finances, maybe stealing money. Maybe you locked somebody up for stealing from you. You're probably the law. And we have here indeed battles. And somebody, not only did you go to battle, but there's somebody who went to battle and war, but also you were the high priest or high priestess. So you definitely help people with energy readings, with reading people's palms, different things like that. I'm hearing different things and such, Virgo, being very proper. Okay. Somebody was persecuted for their religion, their spirituality, their spiritual beliefs as well. Kind of like the scarlet letter kind of energy, persecuted for what you believe in. No, you're not going to do this. That's against God's law. You can't do this. So somebody it wasn't appreciated for what you weren't appreciated for what you practiced in this lifetime. Okay. Virgo in their past life experiences. Very, very biblical too. Okay. Lessons and blessings. You taught a lot about the blessings, about scripture. Okay. Because that's what you did at that time. That's possibly how you made your money. I just kind of got a feeling you didn't get paid for it, because it's like I'm picturing in my mind Jesus picking that table up and throwing that table up with the taxes or whatever there was, okay? Not getting paid for it. There was something that you were destined and drawn to do. That's what you did. But people persecuted you for what it was that you did, okay? We went to battle. We went to war. Someone got persecuted for their spiritual beliefs, okay? Their biblical beliefs. Because they were teaching lessons to other people. Let's get some final messages for this quick read for you, Virgo. Virgo's past life experiences. Virgo's past life experiences, please. And we have farms. Someone lived on a farm. This is how you made your money, was working on a farm. And you had, a monk or nun. Someone was very spiritual. So we have a lot of different instances here. And some of this energy you may already have picked up on, may have already thought about, maybe across your mind at one point or another, to be a nun or a monk. Not to say that you did. Maybe you lived on a farm, grew up on a farm in this life as well. A horse farm, a dairy farm is what I'm hearing, okay? Someone was cresting the knighthood. You were knighted. Kind of reminds me of the energy of Sir Sean Connery, that kind of energy, okay? Like you were the person that people actually looked up to. Yeah, look, authority figure. They looked up to you, okay? They looked up to you because you were somebody important. Very, very important. Whether you were a spiritual being, a knighthood, a farmer, or a wife, people looked up to you. But there was some cheating going on. So there was some extramarital affairs where a baby was born outside of the relationship, maybe on both sides, the wife's side as well as the husband's side, okay? Communal living. So there was a love affair here, but there was unrequited love because so many people lived around each other, okay? A lot of people lived around each other. Somebody had, and this is possibly where the affair came from, but it was unrequited because this person was not, one person was already married, but yet and still you cheated on me with my man, or you cheated on me with my husband, that kind of thing. But bottom of the deck, we have here phobias. Maybe some of y'all have some phobias of closed places, okay? Some phobias that you just can't understand, but it is how it resonates with you. There may be any kind of phobia. It could be phobia. It could be clowns. It could be something that you are afraid of, deathly afraid of, because you experienced this in your life when it came to being persecuted, okay? being like given a scarlet letter or something like that, but it scarred you for life. Certain things that happen to you in that life also affects you in this life here as well. Being afraid of a group of people, not congregating around a lot of people, Virgo. It makes you nervous. It makes you jittery, okay? And we have here the Greco-Roman. You're also a part of the Roman. And this is something, too, that also, we have male and female. This could be some energy around not knowing this, not knowing, kind of like now how we have LGBT community and you were persecuted, so you hid that. Maybe somebody found out about it when back in this time when you were living, Virgo, someone find out about and you were persecuted because there was somebody's phobia. Like now, some people have a phobia to the LGBTQ community, but you have some people who still to this day have phobias about it. And they were persecuting you, talking at you. This could also be, of course, about marriage, about cheating. Well, so and so, I saw him creep out her house last night, or she creeped out of his hotel, whatever. Like the Scarlet Letter. I keep going back to that because that's what I keep hearing in my head. That's the reference that I have, but definitely not being able to live the life that we would live today, because of persecution, because of what people would say or do to us, So I hope this message resonates. I'll talk to y'all in a minute.